Feeling good. Yeah, I don't know. Green Bay was a little bit of a surprise for me. I just kind of went out there and tried to beat everyone I could see. Didn't really think much. But I'm excited to have like more people to push me in a larger race because Griak is, I don't know, like 30 plus teams, and I'm excited to see how much faster we can go even with the harder course.
And we did have, Winona State was in the meet as well, so you finished third. And
Yeah.
probably didn't have a whole lot of runners to compete with. So
Yeah.
getting into this Roy Griak, having a larger field, and obviously going back to your home state as well, what's that mean to you?
Yeah, I'm excited to have my family be able to watch me race. I'm from Montemita, so like 15 minutes from where we're racing at Griak. Yeah, there'll be lots of good competition there. Really, this is our first meet in the national qualifying window, so hoping to have a good showing for the Midwest against some Central Region teams and possibly some farther away teams as well. But yeah.
And so this is your second year now in cross country. What do you feel like has been, last year we saw you kind of progress throughout the year and even through track and kind of kept that same pace this year. How are you having a better understanding of what's expected of you, of running the courses? How's that been?
Yeah, I mean, every race I just like learned so much. Before spring of 2022, I'd never raced ever. So every time I, run a cross country race, I just learn a lot. Griak is a course I think that plays to my strengths individually. It's pretty hilly in the back half. It goes out pretty fast, typically, and narrows down. It's curvy and hard. So I'm really excited to see what I can do and what our team can do. I think our pack will have rely on like some of the older girls to lead them through and see what we can do. I think we'll surprise some teams.
And talk about your team, since you are now one of the older ones and the leaders. What have you seen from? We've got a rather young cast along with you. What have you seen from them in these first few meets, and what are you going to be able to kind of ease their mind with, having already been to Roy Griak before?
Yeah, we have a lot of younger girls on the team, and there's a big pack that usually works out together, and I think in a race like Griak, that can be pretty overwhelming at the start. I think tactically they'll be able to work together and race hard together, and we have a lot of our younger girls are really good at hills, so I'm excited to see what they can do. Beating opponents the last 2K when it gets really tough on the women's course for the 6K.
And obviously the course kind of plays to our strengths with having a lot of hills out here as well. But,
yep.
There's a lot of rhythm breakers with the rolling hills on that course. But what are you going to try and do to kind of make sure that you're not losing rhythm, you're staying with the people that you're running with throughout the race?
I really just try not to think about it. I just focus on who's ahead of me. I just motor up the hills and keep the gas on top and focus on some knee drive going down the hills, so use the downhill to my advantage too. But yeah, I think it really just is a mental battle and being tough. And I think that, at Tech, I know our team is very tough, so we have a tight-knit group and we'll work together on the course, run fast.